Grand Finals. Meta Weekly number 117, the largest Meta Weekly ever. We have never ever skipped a Meta Weekly. Let's hop into this epic Grand Finals. Let's look at the full deck type breakdown and the top 32. Boom. This is with the new Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Boom. Blue Eyes White Dragon clapping. What are you doing with the kitty? She is pissed. Oh my, she's like fluffing, spilling over on your sides. It's huge. It's a huge kitty. Hajime.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Duel.
Let's open up with the voice lines. You have a T set from Herbal. Wayne is going to activate the skill Transcendent Crystals to discard a Sulfoneer to play a face-up Crystal Beast, then discard a Rion to summon that Sulfoneer. Then Sulfoneer is going to activate to destroy a card in the field, likely destroying itself because when destroyed, summon a Crystron from the deck. I'm going to put a poll in the chat. Who will win? Shiranui or Crystrons? Boom. Misspelled both, so pick wisely. Sulfoneer being summoned from the deck to the effect of Sulfoneer, then he will activate to destroy a face-up card he controls, destroying the face-up Crystal Beast, which will then summon a tuner from the deck. Level 2 tuner, Citri, is known for synchroing using the grave on your opponent's turn. Is he willing to attack in that face-down card? No way. Yes way. He is swinging into that face-down card. He does not care. Ballista Squad, brand new ultra rare trap, going to tribute off the face down monster to destroy any card in the field. Tributing the Spectral Sword to take out the Citri. No synchro in my turn, buddy. Gold Sark, banish any card from the deck, add that card to your hand in 2 turns, but we use Gold Sark to trigger a banish effect. Banishing Squire will trigger her effect to draw a card, then discard a card. Y'all gonna get the full top 32 deck list, everything. You're gonna get everything. Don't you worry. Discards a Spectral Sword. Shade. Shade in the grave. Has no synergy in the grave. He wants a non-tuner in the grave for his Spectral Sword, so it looks like he did not drew what he needed. Summoning a Scrap Recycler, which will allow him to send any machine card from the deck to the grave. That would be pretty good with Machina Fortress, right? Send a machine, and Machina would be able to be summoned for the grave. Is he playing Machina Fortress and his Crystrons? You could. The whole deck is machine. Smiger in the grave, banish itself to add a Crystron impact with 3 cards in the back row. He cannot even set it. Activate this Vern to destroy the face-up Scrap Recycler to summon a tuner from the deck. Citri attempt number 2 is what I'm thinking. Nope, goes for Rion instead. Floodgate Trap Hole going to permanently flip down that Rion. Lance is going to protect from that Floodgate Trap Hole, which also frees up room to set his Crystron impact. Thank you very much for giving me a good reason to activate my Lance. Even though he could now set the impact, he is not going to set it. He's going to activate Sulfoneer by discarding impact to summon Sulfoneer to then destroy himself to then summon any Crystron from the deck. Is he going for Aquarion? I smell Aquarion. Summons a Rosenix. Not going for it. Going to Synchro Shokan into Samurai Destroyer. He's threatening lethal. Going for lethal. Why banish a Spectral Sword in the grave when you could go for lethal? You want this banished, but we got 4,000 damage. Let's go. Samurai Destroyer. Attack. 2600. Sphere Karibo on a Samurai Destroyer. To D. You go.
My turn.
Does not attack for 1500 because that would trigger No Mortal Can Resist, which would turn the entire grave into Skull Servants.
Set a
Whoa, Nilly.
down.
Draws a card, sets it right away.
I end my turn.
It's my turn.
Get drawing.
My monster's effect activates.
This Vern, destroy the token to summon a tuner from the deck.
I special summon a monster.
We got Citri. Looks like Citri's gonna check what that face down card is. Looks like he's threatening lethal. Is this it? Citri. Take out the Spectral Sword. Samurai Destroyer. Attack. This Vern.
Light is fading.
Let's take this duel to game number 2.
My monster attacks you directly.
Lethal. Alpha Wayne wins it. Let's get going. Game number 2.
Turn. What shall I play? I summon a monster in attack position. My monster
Turn 1, Shiranui Squire. Activate, summon a tuner from the deck.
a monster.
Goes for level 2. Level 2 tuna. A good thing about the level 2 tuna is that next turn he could synchro using the grave with a non-tuner. Otherwise, he could have made a level 7, which would have immediately given him a draw and a discard.
I set a card.
Samurai Saga on the field, 2500. It's vanilla. It's got no effect right now. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be relevant until I let you know. Transcendent Crystals, abusing Crystal Beast skill for a Crystron deck to get them in the graveyard very easily. Discarding a Sulfaneer to play a face-up Crystal Beast from the deck. Normal summoning a Citri. Going to then activate Sulfaneer by discarding a Crystron Turtle to summon Sulfaneer. Sulfaneer going to destroy itself to then summon a Crystron from the deck.
I special summon a monster.
Rosenix.
Monster's effect
Rosenix is going to destroy the Tortoise to summon a tuner from the deck. Is he already going for Aquarion? It looks like it. Floodgate Trap Hole gonna flip down that Rion unless he has a Lance.
Trap activate.
Does he have a Lance? Ah! No Lance. He had Lance last game. If he had Lance, he would have won the whole duel. It would have been over. That would have been it. Forced to unoptimally summon a powered Inzektron. That is awkward. Shokan into powered Inzektron at 2500 attack. He's just gonna summon it into defense. Because why not?
My monster's effect activates.
Turtle gonna banish itself to summon a Crystron from the hand.
I special summon a monster. I end my turn.
We got Rion. Rion could use the banish pile to synchro.
I activate a
Gold Sark is gonna banish any card from the deck to be added within 2 turns, banishing a Squire.
monster's
To draw a card, discard a card. He could have triggered Squire in the grave to draw and discard, but he wanted to send Solitaire to the grave. Sending Solitaire to the grave means when you banish it with the Spectral Sword, it will summon a banished Shiranui onto the field. Great way to get the tuner back on the field. Level 6 Synchro. Let's go.
summon a monster. My monster's effect
Hades is here. Hades makes it so all of your zombies, when destroying a monster by battle, their effects in the grave will be negated. Solitaire summoning the tuner onto the field, as we said, would happen. We got level 2 tuna. 2 plus 6 will equal a Shogun Saga, which on summon will banish a Shiranui from the grave to gain its attack. But he can't really do much with it afterward.
set a card face.
He could summon a 5500 attack Shogun Saga, and he's choosing to not do so.
I shall attack.
Gonna go in with Spectral Sword onto the Rion. Rion cannot synchro if the field is full. Attacks the other Rion, gonna completely clear the field. Wipe it all. Was it a smart idea to open up Alpha Wayne's field?
My monster's effect activates.
Rosenix is gonna banish to summon a token onto the field. That token Cannot be tribute summoned.
My monster's effect activates.
Sulfonier is going to discard an impact to summon itself onto the field to then destroy itself or the token.
Summon a monster.
Pops itself.
Activates.
Summon any Crystron from the deck. That token is good for destroying with your other Crystron, so summon a tuner from the deck.
I special summon a monster. My monster.
This Vern is going to destroy the token to summon a tuner. I feel a delay from Herbal. Herbal's thinking, do I want to use my back row card? Nah, I'll hold it. Hold it.
Special summon a monster.
We got a Rion on the field. Can he make a query on this turn?
I set a card.
Looks like he is not making a Querion. Ends his turn. Back to Herbal.
Just as I expected.
Ballista Squad. Tribute a monster. Destroy any card in the field, taking out the Rion before he could synchro on Herbal's turn. That's a big play. Goldsark is ticking one more turn. He will be grabbing his banished card, which is a Squire.
Monster in attack position.
Normal summons a level 2 tuner. Synchro Shokan with the Samurai Saga to make a level 8. Level 8 Shogun Saga.
My monster's effect.
Shogun Saga going to banish the Samurai Saga to become 5,500 attack. Samurai Saga when banished, reducing the Thisfern permanently by 500 attack. Not really relevant. To battle we go. Attack into the Thisfern. Not looking good for Wayne. Does he have an impact set? Lance. Not an impact.
I activate a quick play spell.
Going to get reducing. 5,500.
Attack you directly.
Lethal. Herbal takes game. Number 2. Now it's worth noting, with the Thisfern being destroyed by a zombie with Hades on the field, Thisfern would be negated. So if he were to banish from the grave to search for a Crystron, negated. That's crazy.
My monster's
Opening up with Solitaire, not as ideal as a Squire, which would have turned into a Synchro. Instead, he will tribute himself to summon a tuner from the deck. He wants that tuner in the grave. And as we saw in a previous duel, Ballista Squad, the brand new ultra rare trap, is a great way to get it in the grave.
Come on. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster.
Summoning Scrap Recycler before using the Transcendent Crystal skill. Going to discard a Thisfern from the deck. Thisfern banished from the grave to add any Crystron to the hand. We don't know if the delay is on Herbal. Okay, he was looking through his deck. Adding a Turtle. That is a non-standard add. Very interesting. What is Alpha Wayne planning?
Monster's effect activates.
Possibly planning a massive play with Lance. Maybe. Going to discard Smyger to summon Sulfonier. Sulfonier on summon will destroy a card you control. If you destroy your own Sulfonier, it will activate its second effect, which will summon any Crystron from the deck, even another Sulfonier if you want to. Tuner, non-tuner, it don't matter. Summon it into defense. Kalinanya, let's get special summoning. Citri. Citri could synchro on the opponent's turn only during the main phase and the battle phase, so that is a great target to use with your Ballista Squad. Some way to disrupt that Citri before it gets to your main phase. He could make a level 7 or a level 5 synchro on Herbal's turn.
My monster's effect activates.
Smyger in the grave banished to grab a Crystron Impact. Crystron Impact will summon a banished Crystron and set the 0 defenses of Shiranui to 0. Already at 0. 0 becoming 0. Activating Transcendent Crystals to discard that Turtle. To play a face-up Crystal Beast, Turtle in the grave could banish to special summon a Crystron from the hand. This could be a setup for Querion, the ultimate boss monsters of Crystrons, which could banish the entire field and grave. But does he want to banish the Solitaire? I think he just wants to banish the Spectral Sword. Is he going all out for it? There's no way this play could go through. Looks like he's not going for it as he summons a Sulfonier from the hand. Black Rose Dragon?
Come on out. I synchro summon a monster.
What? Black Rose Dragon, wipe the field. Wipe it all.
You would do that.
Negate.
I activate a face.
Held on to Fiendish Chain, did not negate the Scrap Recycler, saved it for a Synchro. Negate the wipe. Whew, no Lance. No Lance. He had a Lance, he didn't want to use it. Set.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He does not care that he's going to use Spectral Sword in the grave to banish the Solitaire. Ballista Squad is going to tribute to destroy any card on the field. And Alpha Wayne has no setup. Takes out the impact. We have no idea what the other back row card is. Going to go in directly for 900. The Black Rose is not only negated, but it cannot attack. Completely locked up.
My turn.
Now, with the Solitaire in the grave with a Spectral Sword, this could become a level 8 Synchro after a level 6 is summoned. Cosmic Cyclone off the top of the deck. Banish that face down card. It is a Chalice. Chalice will boost up a monster by 400 and negate its effects. No mortal can resist, turning the entire graveyard into Skull Servants. Not looking good for Wayne.
Now.
I think he might have this right now, right here, right now. This might be it. Let's get hyped. Let's go.
Well, I special summon a monster.
Spectral Sword banishes Solitaire to summon a Samurai Saga. Then Solitaire summon the Tuner. Back on the field. Tuner plus level 6. Level 8. Shogun Saga. Shogun Saga on summon. Banish a zombie from the grave. Gain its attack.
Effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
The boost. 5,500 attack. 800 attack Scrap Recycler. Attack.
I shall attack you with my monster.
4,700 damage! TCG Herbel is your Meta Weekly 117 Grand Champion, largest Meta Weekly in Meta Weekly history.
The day when we
Oh my Jesus! Starting with second place, Alpha Wayne with Transcendent Crystals, Cristrons. That's right, main decked Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. People were freaking out that they saw this against Blue Eyes, not understanding that it's good to main deck the card because there are a lot of dark monsters to negate. And then the extra deck is normal, just like that. Then, your first place champion. No mortal can resist. We have a new box with the Gears Fortress, whatever it's called, and a new selection box. In random order, Standard Dark Magician, not really anything changed right here. No mortal can resist. It's very good for turning the grave into Skull Servants. Blue Eyes Synchro. And is there any change from the new box set? No. Standard Blue Eyes, baggy sleeves, Thunder Dragons with the new Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Levianeer banish any combination of 3 light and darks from the grave to destroy 2 cards on the field without targeting. What the hell is this? Please look away. Do not copy this deck. This is a cancer deck. Do not spread cancer on the ladder. Heroes. Yeah, buddy. Heroes Master of Fusion. After losing 1,000 life, you could shuffle a card from your hand back in the deck to add a polymerization. 1 Vision Hero increase. 1 Vian. It works because with Master of Fusion, you could shuffle them back, but it also can possibly not work because if your Vision Hero increases in your hand or your Vion's in your hand, you can't summon them onto the field. You can't put them in the back row or summon them on the field through the effect of Ferris and through the effect of Increase. Another Vision Hero deck, this one with 2 Vion. Now, I like to think of heroes as not only summoning Vion with the effect of Increase, but also, you know, just having a Vion to summon and search for a polymerization. Standard Dark Magician, no effect from the new box. I'm looking for new box changes. Invoked, post ban list, but ban list has been in effect for today's tournament, but also for multiple other tournaments since the ban list has been announced. But now for all y'all regular plebs, there you go. Ban list is in effect. Transcendent Crystals, this is the #1 deck, I believe we already talked about it. Ooh, Dragon's Mirror with level augmentation, not playing with No Mortal Can Resist, probably side decking into it. Alternative Evolution, we have a small update to Blue Eyes through the new box. Double Karma Cut, banish a monster, and all copies of that monster in the grave, but it has to be face up to banish. You discard a card to do so. And Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Draw into it with your carded consonants or melody. Chaos Dragon Thunder Dragons. Double Levianeer, charge a Light Brigade, not playing 30 cards like the other one. Jet Synchron, Glow Bulb, and Plague Spreader, 3 tuners that you could summon from the grave. Very nice. Another Double Ballista Squad. Wow, Thunder Dragons. I can't wait to play it like this. This is crazy. Good job to everyone doing well in the tournament. Let's keep on looking. All right, No Mortal Can Resist. Alternative Evolution, Blue Eyes, no updates from the new box, so I'm going to skip it. Cyber Style, I believe this was the only Cyber Dragon in the top 32. Alternative Evolution, Blue Eyes, not a single update from the new box. All right. Another Crystron top deck, main decking the Legacy Clash instead of Enemy Controller. And this was the best performing Dark Magician deck. That's right, Winda. I've been talking about Winda, how easily it is to just add it into any deck you want because it works by itself. You don't need any other card. Shiranui, level augment with the Ballista. Very nice. More Crystrons. Elven Sabers are still doing well. No changes from the new box. Alternative Evolution with Karma Cut, banish a face up, and all copies of that monster. No Levianeer. Dragoonity. This was a clapper. Gia, did we upload Dragoonies onto YouTube recently? I think we did. Yes, we did. And this looks very similar to what we uploaded. Alternative Dragon, but with no changes in the box. Let's skip. Thunder Dragons with a Levianeer, just one. Okay. Triple Levianeer. Very nice. 30 card Thunder Dragons. Karma Cut into the new Blue Eyes. Spell Specialist. This is more of a deck that just focuses on summoning the Levianeer. Someone was asking me yesterday, because this looks very similar to the deck we played on stream where we went 9-0. It was our best performing deck of the stream. I played 3 Levianeer and the Eclipse Wyvern and the Zephyros. But people were wondering, can the deck work with just 2? If you're missing a third one, you can play Melody. There you go. The deck still works. You don't need 3. And I'm curious to know if he believes that playing 2 is optimal or he only had 2. Good job. Another Crystrons. Oh my. And that is it for the top 32.